Sir, we found it.
Government agencies have now cordoned off the area and are
intense burst of light that came down. Jane, I think you want to see this.
How are you, Mr. Tom?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Look
you.
at the t-shirt! This is
right?
huge!
I had to go to Hot Topics for it. And you are wonderfully blessed with this film, Thor.
Thank you.
It's amazing. I love the film.
Oh, good.
And you did something short of miraculous. You made your character Loki complex and cool at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's hard to do.
Thank you. Thank you very much, man.
Now, what attracted you to making the film?
Oh, God, I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's a huge blockbuster set in a shining city in the sky. I get to play the Norse god of mischief. It's directed by Kenneth Branagh. My father is being played by Anthony Hopkins. Chris Hemsworth is one of the best actors I've ever worked with. He's playing my brother. I get to fly, I get to disappear, I get to reappear.
You get to have so many clones.
Yeah, I get to self-duplicate 25 times. You know, the script was amazing. It's like a sci-fi fantasy epic within which is a Shakespeare play and a comedy romance.
Right.
It's big stuff.
So was the journey all worth it for you?
Yeah, it was amazing. I worked very hard to get the part, and it's been a dream. The whole thing has been a dream from start to finish.
Do you swear to guard the lives of the innocent and preserve the peace?
I swear. I will destroy their kind.
Well, he's so complicated. I mean, he's on one level he's this agent of chaos. You know, he's someone who's pulling the strings behind the curtain of the universe, but also he's damaged. You know, he's got a sadness and a vulnerability and a pain in a way, a pain that comes from being betrayed, being lied to, being left out in the cold. And you know, as an actor, those are the juiciest bits, I think. When you're asked to inhabit an extremity of emotion or broaden one's experience to convey something quite rare and extreme, and I think that's what Kenneth was asking me to do with this. So it was just a privilege.
Right. I mean, he's got daddy issues, brother issues. I mean, just all those issues.
Yeah, there's some issues going on. He's a lot of Prozac and a lot of therapy.
Maybe that would have helped, right?
Yeah.
These people are innocent. I have no plans to die today.
How was it working in the set? How was it working with Kenneth?
Kenneth is amazing. I mean, we've acted together on stage and on television, and so there's a huge mutual trust that we have already.
But was this the first time that he directed you?
Yes, it was, yeah. But what's so great about that is I think, you know, I felt very confident that he knew my capacity as an actor. He knew how far he could push me. He knew what he could ask for, and he knew he could get it quickly because we don't have to impress each other, you know? But he's also one of the most inspiring men I've ever worked with. He's so passionate and pan-literate. He knows everything about everything. Mythology, literature, movies, actors, cinema. And he finds different ways of drawing things out of his actors.
I will return.
Were you a fan of Thor growing up?
I didn't not so much know the actual comic, but I had this. I had a deck of cards basically. Do you know them? They're called top trumps. And back in London, essentially you can get them for like motorbikes or fighter planes or soccer players or something. And I had the Marvel superheroes and supervillains, and so all of the superheroes are inside this deck, and they're all listed according to their height and weight and agility and superpowers and stuff. And Thor and Loki were in the deck.
Is it kind of cool that you're playing a character?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, if I went back in time and I told the 6-year-old version of myself that I'd be playing a supervillain and I had an action figure of myself, I'd be doing backflips.
Congratulations and good luck again.
Thank you, Manny. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
You do not know what your actions would unleash.